Hi, Tom Harley here. So essentially what we're doing here is 03 Blazer, and of course what we got here is the old hatch is stuck shut. So for all of you that ever wondered about whether YouTube was good advice or not, I'm going to show you a little something on why you don't listen to people off YouTube just because they sound like they know what they're talking about. Because you end up with, yes, that quality product. Fortunately, I've already fixed this. So this panel, if your hatch is stuck shut, you cannot remove this panel from the inside without destroying it. So we're going to go ahead and go up here. I've already fixed this one, so I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, so we're going to go back over here. So now that the glass is open, this button is electronic. So the only purpose it serves is to lock and unlock the doors or arm and disarm the alarm. Okay, so I've already fixed this one. So anyway, yeah, this was what somebody else decided to do because they listened to somebody off YouTube. And so now I have to fix it. But you have a screw here, one here, and one on the opposite side. So if this is in the vehicle, you cannot open it. Except for, if you notice, there's a little tiny hole here. You'll go in with a metal hook like this. So you'll go in with the hook facing the opposite direction, facing this way. So that'll be the passenger side of the vehicle. You'll slide the hook in, turn it, and then flip the lever up, and it'll open the hatch. And then you'll be able to open the hatch finally. Once that's done, you'll take the screw out of here. The two off of the handle, the one from here, and the one from over here. The panel just lifts up. Be careful, this panel is extremely brittle. It takes a lot of sunlight, so it doesn't take much to break them. So you'll have a snap here, 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 and I think up in here somewhere there'll be like one here and one here. So then you'll lift the panel off. Once the panel's off the vehicle, you'll see a black panel under here. And what you'll find is why your hatch doesn't open is this little piece right here. Yeah. Who would have fucking thought? GM in all their infinite wisdom loves plastic for whatever fucking reason. I'm still absolutely flabbergasted. I guess it's because some corporate fat cat has to, have a house in the Hamptons, down at Miami Beach, a cigarette boat, 5 Ferraris, and 16 houses. So anyway, these are what your clips will look like. And I left this one out because the panel's all busted to shit anyway. I just wanted something so the hatch wasn't exposed. But these just snap onto the back of the plastic, and they snap into the door panel, or into the panel. Under this panel, you'll find a black access panel that'll have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, approximately 15 screws. They're 7mm. You'll extract all those. The whole locking mechanism will flip out onto a panel, and you'll find the door lock is where that piece right here has broken off from. So you'll pull the little rubber boot back, you'll take a piece of wire, you'll find a secondary latch that's just like hanging like so. You'll flip it back up into a position where it comes back this way when the door lock's triggered, so it unlocks this and pops the glass, because the glass is what actually unlocks the door. So anyway, oftentimes you'll push the button, you'll hear the lock cycle, but it still won't open. Like I said, go through here, use your little wire, and just sit there and poke at it for a while. A coat hanger will not work. It has to be like a Slim Jim, something along those lines. That's what you get in there, stick it in so it's in the down position, and then turn it this way. You'll hear the lock access, the glass will pop open, that means that the door is now open. And you can access all this stuff. Again, be really careful with this panel, it is really delicate. So once you find the little lever in here, you're going to take a piece of tie wire about this long. The door lock, the electric module, they want to sell you the whole panel assembly. The whole locking mechanism is like $600. And finding one that's not broken is fairly difficult. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of tie wire, you're going to pull back the little rubber boot, and you'll see like a green slide, and you'll take and tie it to that lever, twist it up real good, run it through the hole on the green part, and then test it a couple times to make sure that it actually unlocks. In order to arm it, you'll just take your finger, flip this up in the lock position. Here, I'll show you for example. Now see that the glass is locked, it automatically locks the handle, so the handle will not open anymore. So then you have to go back up here and cycle the button. But I was just showing that real quick. That's why you can't ever get them open. So once that's done, you'll extract your panel, you'll tie a piece of wire in there, you'll test it, test fit it, test shut it, make sure the glass opens and closes, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, the importance of just not taking somebody's word for just climbing the back and pull it out, because old boy said, oh yeah, just pull it out. Yeah, well, you see somebody else went ahead and pulled it out, and that's what happened. So that was the finished product that I've now had to clean up. And this panel is really hard to find because this is a common problem on these, and they do break. You breathe on them. Everything in this vehicle is super delicate as far as plastics go. Anything exposed to the sun, the dash, the door panels, the door handles. I mean, it's anything that's plastic exposed to the sun, you can probably expect if you're going to be doing any kind of service, you're going to be fixing it. So there it is. I hope that's helpful. Tom Harley here. And yeah, there it is.